That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. So Texas's return team has done them a favor and put them in great field position for this opening drive. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure
Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Texas!
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before, and there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Aggies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hearing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these.
To open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic with Rand on his backside, put there by Texas A&M students. So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprised they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer,
way too long. But, guys, we were there the last time they squared off in 2011, and how great is it to have A&M and Texas back?
It's one of them gone in this great game.
Yeah, we get to continue the hate, the pettiness. Just, you got to love it, man. That's what makes rivals so good. In-state rival.
Good as a play caller when you know on 1st down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
And on the other side, scratching your head, find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
They'll run play action. That pass is in crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get
deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone.
Range. What do you do here?
Looking to throw. It's Ewers. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Running it back, it's Gibson. Wouldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Nowhere to run on that.
Best in the country, they come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That's her penalty. To the air. It's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in.
Here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Got it in the middle. It's Golden on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And his quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistent
very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Texas A&M going up tempo. Defense showing blitz here. Quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch. Call really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a
Sure, so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Pulls it and fires to the left. A third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the air, it's Ewers. Receiver looks it in. It's a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Baxter. They make the stop. Trying play action. Looking left. Oh, so close. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They're going to throw it again. That pass not.
They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got it past the marker. And not much of a fourth down gamble. Quickly down the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got a man. It's Golden. Bulls his way forward.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. And they'll final.
How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the outlet. The best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And back in the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to these, put some throws together and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get home.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. First down. Dialing up a second down pass play. Flips it out to the back.
They're throwing the full miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's got the tight end. Keep him from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Muhammad there. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw on second down. React as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And he missed it. The miss, and they're still down by 23, fellas.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
He's going for the big play. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
And it'll come out to the A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing's infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but...
And short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Get it out on the screen. They finally get it. Create some lanes for their running back. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Now rolling to the left.
You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Excellent cover again on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse.
Explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this all
snags it down the right side. And there he's finally stopped. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught over the middle. It's back. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead.
You've got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's in. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the tight end. They
wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game. 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas A&M 0.
And it starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Owens. He's dropped behind. Set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. He'll take it himself. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Texas A&M 0.
I get to go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Aggies will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop.
Exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Forward from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the back.
You throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for
back, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
quickly complete. And boy, is he quick out there to go for it on 4th down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. And the Longhorns.
He is static.
The Longhorns are on the move. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they
is one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pocket starts to collapse. And convert here. That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And swat it down.
Strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the
Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the team play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just ready to go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where it's with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice justice. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. Back to pass. It's Manning. Going to take a shot.
But they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Grabbed in the middle. It's Muhammad. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoff.
And I'm just so impressed with the mindset of this football team each and every week. They're poised, they're focused, they have a good game plan, they know who they are, and they go out and they execute. It's as if they're not even thinking about the college football playoff, David. They're just trying to be the best version of themselves each and every week.
And it sounds cliche and it sounds stupid, but know who you are, do it well, don't beat yourself. All those things are the things that coaches are going to say, but you can tell this team's done a great job up until this point. I got a feeling they're going to finish really strong, and I got a feeling those college football playoffs are right around the corner.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another